Well, it's called Get a Little Crazy Tour. Tim Hicks is leading this dog show, can I say?
Dog and pony show.
Dog and pony show, yeah. You brought the ponies along with you. I like that. Okay, first of all, let's get this out of the way.
Yeah.
You want to say hi to the honey and the kids?
Of course, yeah. No, you know what? I FaceTime with my family all the time. But hi, JJ, Anna, Amanda, love you guys.
Look at this
Gotta
guy.
be home soon.
St. Catharines, Ontario. 6 years old, from what I understand. You started in music.
Yeah.
Were you on the road at 6?
No. No, you know, I was musical for whatever reason right out of the gate, and my great-grandmother had an organ, and I would sit on her knee and figure out church hymns and stuff like that. My folks saw that and put me into lessons. Yeah. And what got me hooked on being in a band was these guys that I took lessons from were way ahead of their time, and they would put together little groups of kids that were around the same skill level.
Yeah.
So I'll never forget it. Like when my my piano teacher, Mr. Wardell, asked me, he said, would you like to be in a band? I thought that was the coolest thing ever. And I've always had a band since then I was 7.
So here you are now. You're not 7 anymore, pal.
No.
Now you're playing some big stages here. You're hanging out with some really big names in country music. Dierks Bentley is one of them that comes to mind.
Yeah,
Dierks, by the way, a great guy, and I know that Dierks is watching this as well, too. Hey, Dierks.
Hey, buddy.
Let's talk soon. What are you learning from guys like Dierks about stage performing?
Well, isn't it interesting? 'Cause, I talked a lot to Dierks about the balance between being that guy on stage and real life, and balancing that out, being Tim Hicks the dad versus being Tim Hicks the guy that gets out up on stage and acts like an idiot.
There's a big difference. Now, there's still a little part of you that's on stage, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But at the same time, there's got to be that family guy there too.
Well,
right?
yeah, I mean,
you understand.
I try my best to just be me all the time. Yeah. And Dierks takes a different approach. He would say, I'm that guy on stage, and as soon as I love that guy. He said, I love that guy. But as soon as I leave the stage, I'm back to being me again, and I leave that guy up there. And I see the value in that. But also, like, I'm not afraid to talk about my family.
Good for you.
You know what I mean? I mean, that's just who I am and how I live my life. And what's interesting is that, having just had the CCMA Awards out in Halifax.
Rising Star, by the way, last year's Rising Star.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Appreciate that. But anyway, I got back. Of course, all my neighbors know what's going on, and they're huge supporters, and they all watch the show. And so one of the first things I had to do when I got back was take out the trash. So here I am, just off the high of being on national television, and I'm literally in my slippers and my hoodie, and I'm at the curb, and all the neighbors are out bringing their trash, and I got the recycling, and they're going, great show. I'm going, thank you. No, that's great. And it's so bizarre to have that dichotomy of real life versus the camera guy.
So the next time you do it, you got to sling your guitar back behind you, right? And just get a little. Thank you very much. Can I play you a song?
Yeah. Well, they've heard it all, and they're great folks on our street, and they're so cool, and have been, like I said, great supporters since early on, and I don't know, it's just to have that moment where it's like, oh, I'm back to real life. Here we go,
I like this snapshot because we're finding out about you. In a couple years, man, you're going to be in a different world.
You think?
Yeah, I do, and I love this snapshot of you now because when we talk to you down the road, it'll be interesting to catch up to you to find out where you've gotten to.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are saying a lot of great things about this guy, Tim Hicks. Thanks for stopping in Calgary. Thanks for having a chat with us, man.
Fooled him again.
You're doing a great job doing it, too. More go coming up here on Shaw. Yeah, just throw the guitar, sling it over your back. Yeah.
Take out the recycling. Thanks, man.
Man.
Appreciate the time.